Geez, guys, I fight every 109 and people still don't believe this thing is good. And I get the point, duels do favor the more maneuverable aircraft. So what's a harder test? How about a Spitfire? How about the Brits? Guys, this thing's insane. If you do enjoy this video, make sure you leave a like. Appreciate you all. Enjoy.
Alright, this is going to be the ultimate test for the T2. If you can go toe-to-toe, full commitment with a Spitfire of the same VR range. Alright, high commitment, combat flaps, takeoff flaps off rip. He's going a little bit up. We're going to pull super hard into him, go into landing early. We got to try to beat him off the turns. Look at that. Look at that. We can go a little bit more vertical than he can, as long as we pull ourselves out of wet. Alright, falling down. I gotta do better with the rudder here. We're still in landing flaps. See, when he goes vertical, he's gonna be super hard to control. He's gonna get underneath our nose here. We're gonna pull the flaps in so we can go negative. And here we are. Alright. Wow, that's cool. Okay, takeoff flaps. He's almost pushed us out in front there. That thing is one hell of a hard bird to control, and I'm sure the little wing damage didn't help. First one in. Alright, we got bullet and a slightly better Spitfire here. It's gonna have cannons on this version as well, so he's got a better flight model, better engine. I'm a little nervous. The Mk Vb also has broken flaps right now, but let's see if he knows that. Now, mind you, I don't know if the flaps on this are broken or if they were just beefed up to be a carrier model, but I know the flaps on that thing certainly are busted. So let's see how it goes. Takeoff flaps out. Oh my god, he's super aggressive. Yep, alright, we're gonna go landing flaps here. We gotta hold this thing steady through the turns. We might have a solution off the rip. Oh, that's a huge hit on the wingtip. For a Spitfire, that's like crippling. Okay, combat flaps. Yeah, that might have been an aileron hit. He's trying to get us to overshoot. We can rudder kick right into the gun sight. He's going into the house. Sorry, buddy. Woo, I nearly compressed into it as well. Good fight. Alright, he's going to be flying the VB again, as it's the one that's closest in battle rating to this aircraft. We're just going to get a definitive test here. Better to have a larger sample size than just one. We're going to do the exact same merge we've been doing with this plane every single time, except go even more aggressive with the flaps. We're going to go full landing into the merge. See if we can surprise him. I'm sure all of our energy is bleeded, although he's gone vertical, which could be a good solution to this, except that I can completely turn up. We're going to keep pulling into him and bring him into a rolling scissors on the opposite side. As long as I can rudder kick, the engine wants to pull me to the left. Maybe we can sturdy it out. Yep, there we go. Except we couldn't stay there for long. We're going to pull those flaps in. He's going to have a solution on us, but we're going to have to come up and meet him here. Oh, we're dead. Ah! Good, we rudder kicked. Engine throttle out, into the rolling. About 80 knots here. Yep, too much engine power, too much engine torque. So here's where this thing's gonna struggle. Okay, especially if I do that. All right, we're in sort of his negative dead space. We're gonna rudder around, still on full landing flaps. It's a little unstable once you get it that slow. Let's see, we don't want to compress too much. We're gonna go takeoff flaps as a good baseline. We'll come around, keep it horizontal, roll underneath. I gotta make sure I don't kick it into wet too aggressively there, because that's what's causing those extra rollovers. Only when I know that I can actually do it will I pull that thing out. We're in a pretty good spot here. We're gonna pull out of wet, as I was saying, except he's able to go up, so we're gonna go down, get some speed, and come up to meet him. We waited a little long to do that. So let's see, combat out. Where is he at? Takeoff, landing. Oh, oh baby. Okay, that was close. We're in landing. He should be right behind us. I don't know where he is. We're in wet to push it down. See, this is a better fight, especially since I have absolutely no idea where he is. Whoa, okay. We're gonna be going into this park, I believe. All right, he's gonna go up. We're gonna take off flaps, landing flaps, out of wep. We might have a shot. my gosh. Oh, we didn't deserve to do that. Okay. Gotta make sure we don't lose it. This left wing is pretty messed up here. My engine is leaking like crazy. At least it's easier to see him now. We're gonna go into low engine mode. Try to get into a rolling with him since it looks like his elevator's messed up. Oh guys, we are both crippled. It's crazy. Oh, he might be losing it. Here's our chance. Oh, baby. Guys, we fought that one back from the depths of hell. Oh my God. You guys were saying after the last one where we just fought the other 109s that this would be a better fight, and you were definitely right. I did not have to worry about sweating at all during that one. At no point was I uncomfortable. I am pretty sweaty. I'm almost thinking about doing a different type of merge, maybe to surprise him. Maybe we'll go vertical here. All right, not even in WEP. We're gonna go takeoff flaps, straight vertical. Landing. Try to beat him early. It's not gonna work. Try to go up again. Oh goodness, guys. See? It's not really gonna work. Pulling the engine throttle back, trying to get it over the top. Flaps in, he's gonna have a shot. We can keep it nice and small on the profile. Doesn't really matter with him. Take off out, go horizontal. He's going into lag, and he's gonna be whipping around this turn here in a split second. All right, let's try to get slow right here. Takeoff flaps over on top of him. And up. Ooh, good shot. We might have lost a bit of elevator there. Went into weapon I wasn't supposed to. And rolled over when I certainly wasn't supposed to. We're out of flaps. Going straight down. He's playing this very well. We're gonna roll over, cut underneath. There we go, now we might have a chance. Combat flaps. Okay. A little aggressive. Into wet. Takeoff flaps. Landing flaps. Out of flaps. Oh, that was our chance. All right, we're still in takeoff. Our left wing is pretty messed up. It's gonna be rolling that direction, which isn't helping because that's the way our engine throttles. Our engine is trying to pull us, I mean. All right, we're still in takeoff. We kind of have him, but he's got an energy advantage. We're not gonna put out those landings because I'm gonna need all the energy that I got. Beautiful, beautiful. I think that was his tail. Wonderful. Oh my gosh, this is a good fight. Wow. Guys, there is a chance for the T2 to pull off those types of fights, especially against Spitfire pilots who normally don't have as much control as Bullet Pair does. Like, that's a very experienced pilot flying a very difficult aircraft to fly. Mind you, I'm losing this thing in the stall, so it's not the easiest in the world, but I would say it's definitely easier than flying a Spitfire, especially close to the stall. So it's impressive what he's doing, but the T2, especially against a more inexperienced pilot, can really, really hang with stuff. All right, last one here in the British tree. We're gonna be fighting a Cannonstang here. He's trying to pull out any aircraft that he thinks might have a slight advantage against this puppy. I don't know how this is gonna do, although I know that one is quite stable. I should take this one vertical, actually. We're gonna go take off flaps here. Dude, I can beat him so early in the turns, it's not even funny. I could have pulled a lot harder. We're gonna go into landing flaps, and we're just gonna be sitting right on him. There's really not even a question. I can roll this over and just sit so comfortably, especially when he goes down. Now, where he really will have an advantage of if he goes down and gains some extra speed. We can take a long shot. Just missed. I got my convergence a little bit closer than I normally do. Little tag on his left wing, that's not going to do much. He's going to try to get us to overshoot or to compress. Little tags on him. 20 mil tag, that's his engine. Beautiful, we're just pecking away. I'm telling you, I don't know if there's an aircraft that isn't Japanese that'll have a chance. And guess what? Japan will be on my side most of the time. We're gonna pull out landing flaps right as I believe he's trying to get us to overshoot. And look at that. Look how quickly he uses all of that effort, all of that advantage he was trying to gain in literally a split second. Ah! Just crazy amounts of control at slow speed. All right, last one here from this British lineup, which might be a problem, is the Whirlwind, or the Boomerang, I mean. It's the Boomerang, not the Whirlwind. What am I saying? All right, we're gonna go aggressive into the merge. We're actually gonna pull back throttle on this. Take off flaps out into the merge. Oh, that thing, that's the Aussie plane, isn't it? Okay, I kind of forgot what it was. All right, still on takeoff. I feel pretty confident he's gonna have an energy advantage, but we can get a shot early. He dodges it very well. We're into takeoff. Actually, full on landings. I think he's gonna try to get us slow and just look at that. That's so insane. So insane. He's trying to get us to overshoot. We're out of throttle. We're in throttle, not keeping it too hard. And look, guys, there's just no chance. There's just no chance at all. It's just insane. GG.